Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. If you haven't yet seen the unboxing video of this, please go and check it out. I'll leave the link in the description now. But yeah, this is the kind of brand new to my collection anyway, the Bugatti Veyron 16.4 by AUTOart Signature. Bought this model a few days ago now off eBay. I saw one for a really good price, and I thought to add it to my Bugatti collection. Now, I've done loads of AUTOart Signature reviews before, but this one again comes with all of the AUTOart accessories. So this is a fully opening die-cast model, so comes with the instruction manual on how to remove things, how to open up the model, which is always quite handy. And then it comes with, as you guys know, I like to display the certificates behind the model. So this one is, what, 2,571. So again, I quite like these. Shame they've stopped doing them, but I like to display it behind the model. And then it also comes with a little booklet on the real car and also the model car. So like how many parts it took to build this. Now I don't think these are quite to the same level as the Zondas or the McLarens. I think, yeah, so this one has around 273 separate metal and plastic parts, and then it kind of shows you through how the model was assembled and where the parts are. So again, I think it's a cool touch to have. I quite like it, and I like them that all the AUTOart signatures have that. Also comes with the AUTOart magnifying glass, which I've never really used, to be honest, but quite handy, and the dusting cloth as well, which is a cool little touch. I prefer to use the AUTOart key. It didn't come with this model, but it does come with most of them to open up all of the different compartments, because it's a fully opening model. It just makes it easier rather than kind of pulling on handles and stuff like that. But as you guys know, this is probably this is my 8th AUTOart Bugatti signature model in my collection. So, you know, I do quite like them from AUTOart. I think they're a really good model, and I will be doing a Bugatti video soon. But yeah, this is, as I say, in my Bugatti Veyron. I think the official colour is pearl blue, which again, you don't really see many of eBay. That's why I thought I went for it in this colour. But first of all, I think the colour's fantastic. Really nice kind of shine on the model with the blue and the white. The paint is really nice, like a resin finish almost. I think with the quality of the paintwork that AUTOart have done is always a really good job on the well, especially on the signature models. So yeah, let's start the review. Let's start at the front of the model. So again, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen many videos of this on YouTube, because it has been out now for a while. But it is a really good car. So let's have a look at some of these details here. So you've got the iconic horseshoe grille at the front, finished in the chrome again, which is on all of the Veyrons. And you've got the kind of the black mesh in all of the openings here, with a really nice Bugatti badge on the grille. So it's a really nice finish there as well. And you've got mesh on the sides, which is a really nice touch. The lights are done quite nicely, so you can see all of the beams quite clearly with the clear plastic cover over it. Now the front end does open up, and I'll show you guys that later on in the video, but all of the shut lines are really neat and tidy around the edges. And again, the blue, I think, is just really nice application throughout the whole model, and the white is done great as well. I think it's a really good finish on the exterior. So let's bring this round as well. Have a look at some of the details around the side. So the wheels, again, are done quite nicely. You can't see too much detail in terms of the calipers or the discs, but they are definitely there, and the calipers are done. Well, they're finished in black with the Bugatti logo on them. You've got the EB on the center caps, and the whole wheel design is okay. It's not bad. I think it's kind of normal level for AUTOart signature, and you've got a good finish on the side as well. So you've got the intakes here as well, which are finished in in black mesh. You've got chrome on the door handles as well, which is also a really nice touch. And what I do like, you've got the mesh on the top of these coolants here, just on either side of the engine bay. I think it ties it in quite nicely. So you've got the chrome on the horseshoe, the chrome on the door handles, and the chrome on the air intakes and the fuel caps as well. So it just brings it all in, and I think it ties the whole model in quite good, quite nice. So let's bring it round on the side as well. Again, the rear wheels done exactly the same as the front, to be honest. Can't see too much detail, but they are definitely there, the calipers and the discs. And I think it does look okay for the model. It doesn't look out of place. And bringing it round to the engine bay. Now this whole rear engine cover comes off, and I'll be showing you guys that just later on in the video. But yeah, as I say, a fully opening die-cast model, so this whole thing comes off, and you can clearly see all of the engine bay, which is a cool thing that AUTOart signature models have. But again, you've got just an iconic rear end really for a Veyron. So you've got really good detail here on the engine. So you can kind of see the EB on the left and the 16.4 on the right. Details are good, but I mean, it's exactly the same as the real car. You can't see too much engine details, but what they have left is really nice. And then you've got the rear, which is exactly like the real car. So you've got the massive kind of square exhaust. You've got a really kind of cool rear diffuser. You've got the plate on this one. Some of my other Veyrons you don't have a plate on. And you've got all of the brake lights at the rear, which are done quite nicely. And you've got the big EB badge right on the rear as well. Now there is a button underneath the model that you can press that lifts up the rear spoiler, and it's an active spoiler as well, so you can tilt it and display it in different modes if you wish. I just tend to just display it with it down. And you've also got the kind of the lines coming round the side as well on the engine cover, like light blue, just to match the blue around the exterior as well. So bringing it back around again, exactly the same. Really good levels of detail on the exterior on the model, and I think it's one of AUTOart's kind of flagship, not this model, but the Bugatti series in general. So let's open up some of the compartments now and show you guys the detail inside. So now that I've removed the rear engine cover, which as I've mentioned is totally detachable, when you've got those magnetic holders just to keep the engine cover mounted to the model, which is really good, and that's also present on other AUTOart signature models. I know the McLaren F1s have got the magnetic luggage compartments as well, which is just a little bit more detailed than other manufacturers. So that's why I quite like the AUTOart signatures. So as I mentioned, the rear one's off. So let's have a look at some of the interior detail now. Now this is a fully opening die-cast model car, so even though all the shut lines around here are really neat and tidy, everything opens up. So let's go ahead and open up the front compartment, which I believe is the boot. So it opens up quite well, and as you probably would assume in an AUTOart signature model, that it's got really nice detail inside as well. So you can just about see that it's all carpeted, so it's really nice levels of detail in there, nice carpeted finish, and even the hinges as well are quite nice. So that the struts to open up the front boot are fairly realistic, and again, there's not much to see in there, but what there is, AUTOart has done a good job with the final finish there. And just to bring it back down again, and I mean, the weight of the front is quite nice as well. It's quite a weighty piece, and it does move really well, so it doesn't feel like you're breaking it or pushing it out of alignment. And then it just slots in like that, and there you go. So all the shut lines, as I said, are all really nice and neat, which is good, and that's what really separates a good model from a really good model. You know, neat shut lines on a fully open and die-cast model is something that you just don't come across when you start to go down the manufacturers. So let's bring the model round and open up some of the interior detail. Now, as I said, the doors, you can just open up the handles, because I've got loads of these Bugatti models. So if you just open up the handles like that, bring the door out, and we'll show you some of this really cool detail now inside the model. So this is what I really like about the Bugatti. So if I bring my light across as well, so you can see it. So it's just a really, really nice finish in there. And I'll try and get some better shots when I go around the passenger side as well. But firstly, let's have a look at the door cards. So door cards are finished with the same color as the exterior. So you've got the pearl blue door handles and door cards, which is really nice. You've got the door handles and the kind of aircon vents at the top, all finished in like chrome. It's just a really nice finish on the door cards, and the way the door opens and closes is a really solid feel. You know, feel like, as I say, you're breaking anything or taking anything further than what you should. The driver zone, again, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen these on YouTube already, but it's full carpeted finish. The pedals are done really nicely. The dash as well, all finished in the matching blue like the exterior. It's just a really highly detailed interior for the model. The seats are done as well in the white and the blue. It really, really nicely done. So you've got the carbon on the back of the seats, I think, as well. It's just really nicely finished. And when you look through the windscreen as well, you can just see how much AUTOart go to when they're doing the interior on these models. It's just really good. You've got the EB logo on the seats, and you've got the whole centered dash as well. If I can just about show you guys that as well, all finished in chrome with the gear stick as well in the middle. So it is a really, really highly detailed interior, and it's kind of what you expect from an AUTOart signature model. It does not disappoint. And you know, the Bugatti Veyrons are kind of a luxury hypercar. You know, they're not built to be lightweight like some of the other models that I've got. So AUTOart have gone to really, really good levels of interior detail. You know, they haven't really left anything behind, and it looks pretty much like the actual car. So that I can't fault them at all. And even just closing the door, it just feels really nice. I mean, you know, it doesn't kind of hold back or anything, and then you just slot it back in and it sits in. And again, all very nice and neat, like the front, in terms of all the shut lines around the windows and around the doors, and it just looks kind of fantastic. So again, come around the engine bay. Now, again, this isn't kind of AUTOart's best engine detail, if I'm being honest, but I know you can't see too much on a Veyron's engine. So I think AUTOart have done a really good job to replicate what you can see off the real car. So, as I say, it's still a pretty impressive engine bay once you remove the engine cover, and you can see the kind of the massive W16 engine. You've got the EB on the left and the 16.4 on the right. Really good kind of details from there as well. And you've got other reservoirs and coolants down there as well. And you've got the wing, which is fully opening. There's a button underneath the model where if you push that up, the wing comes up, and it's an active wing as well. So you can display it up. You can display it with the braking on, but I tend just to leave it down for the most part. And you've got all the other kind of reservoirs here as well, and some of the exhaust details at the rear of the model, which again is very realistic. And you've got the huge intakes on the side as well, which I quite like from AUTOart there as well. So again, you know, let me know in the comments. It's okay engine detail, I think, but as I said, you know, the real car, you can't really see too much engine detail, where it's not like the Zondas or the Koenigseggs where everything's exposed and you can see working suspensions and springs and all sorts. It's a bit more hidden on the Veyron models, but for what they've done, it's a really, really good job. So coming around the passenger side now, so let's open up the passenger side door just to show you guys some more of the really good detail on the interior. There you go. So again, exactly the same finish as the driver's side. You've got nice finishes on the door cards and full carpeted footwells as well, which is just little touches that just take this model kind of in the signature series range, I think, anyway, separates them from other brands, little details like that. And again, it's just a really, really nice interior. You know, I'm going to do more. I've got more Veyrons that I'm going to do reviews on as well, and they're all really fantastic model cars, and ones that I am kind of lucky enough to own in the collection. And again, just closing the door, really nice finishes, nicely fit, nicely done, nice neat shut lines all around as well. So in terms of the detail interior, I think it's really, really good. Again, it's exactly like the real car in terms of the engine detail, the interior. I think I can't really fault this model. AUTOart always do really good jobs on their Bugatti models. So you know, let me know in the comments below whether you like the model, the color, any other videos that you want to see. But in terms of my views, I'm sure as if you're a long time subscriber, you know this is the 8th signature Bugatti that I've got in the collection. So you know, I quite like them, and I'm sure there'll be a couple more coming in the future as well. But I would give this a solid kind of 8.5, 9 out of 10 for what it is. I think it's a great model. AUTOart have done an amazing job, and you never know, if I see another good deal come up on eBay, I might be getting another one as well. So let me know in the comments what you think, and please like and subscribe for some more videos to come. Cheers, bye.